So, I was recently asked, what kind of writer are you? And I said, sci-fi. And they meant, what was my process? What kind of writer I am? I have no clue. I would probably call myself a rewriter. So, this is how it works for me. Some people can say, oh, I write 10,000 words a day, or I can write, umpteen pages, or I can 6 books a year. It's going to be difficult to write 6 full novels, especially my novels. Um, so there's days where I can maybe get a page, 2 pages done, and there's days when I can do 10 or 12 pages. Usually it's in between there, but I start out in the morning and I'll read and edit what I wrote the day before. Sometimes scenes just flow out so easily you don't even get your taglines or your transitions done very well, and you're just trying to keep up with dialogue and what's going on, and the next day you flush it out more, and then I'll write some more, and then the following day I'll go back and I'll pick that up, and every day I try to do some editing and some writing, and I just keep pushing through, trying to follow the layout of the story that I've come up with. So after I get this done, I try to do a good proofreading on it when it's still in the computer. It's digital, and then I'll leave it set for a while, and I'll try to go back again. Now I get to add all kind of stuff to this because I can't imagine how writers used to have to, when you type it and that was it. That would be a rough way to doing it. Word processors make writing just so much better. You can edit your stuff and add it. It's like, I don't think he should say that. Let's change that line. Or, well, hey, he needs to be doing this because it makes more sense if I say they came into this room or that room and did this or sat down. So once it's went through months of editing by me, several run throughs, we'll print it out. And like the big books, we put in the larger binders, and the smaller books like this, well, the character journals, we put in 2 folders like this. Now this is the Cassie journal, and as you can see, there's a bunch of prior edits that we've put into this book. Try to get in there. All of them post-its are edits. So, and these were made by, some of them made by me and other people, and it usually has to set a while before we can get that far. Now, in the larger books, here's like some pages that I was given, and yeah, it looks horrible, but it's not really that bad. Most of them only has 10 or 12 mistakes on them. Some of them are just like single or double mistakes, and that happens. Once I'm done with them, I usually just take and put the posters on the page and move on. So that's how I edit stuff. You might notice this book. This is my 4th book, Journal 3, and this is the one I showed you during the Cali unboxing or unenveloping video. Now you think, well, this thing was about ready to go out, and there was a lot of mistakes there. Well, yeah, this is what good editing is. You find all the little mistakes, and you get to go through. Now, I've not taken any of these off. I'm actually most of the way through this book. I left them on there to show you guys how this works. And there's been about 4 people, and then myself, has read this book. And you can see a little faint line there. It's actually held up rather well. There's a lot of fingerprints on this book, but the cover hasn't smeared or come off like the cheap ones. These books are actually made in the USA. I hope that's focusing. Made in the USA, Columbia, South Carolina. And yes, it was printed in April of 2020. So that's how it's done, or that's how I do it. And I just generally go through my books, and you write, and then you edit, and then you re-edit. By the time I'm ready to release a book, I am so sick of reading it because I've read it probably 20 or 30 times. And it's hard. It's really hard. It's difficult to edit your own writing. So it is what it is, but I'm a rewriter, if y'all really want to know. Hey, y'all take it easy. Talk to you later.